Hey everybody, it's Chris Gibson, and today we're going to talk about the fastest way to get into keto. I've had a lot of questions, and if you understand anything about keto at all, then you know it can be tough. It's tough for a variety of reasons. One, some of the ways you get into ketosis, where you're actually burning fat instead of sugar in your blood, can make you feel kind of crummy. And it takes time. For on average, it's 5 to 7 days. So today we're going to talk about the easiest and fastest way to get into ketosis, to start burning that fat and losing the weight you've been trying to lose without losing your mind and feeling sick. So before we do that, please look over there and subscribe and hit the little bell so that you get updates, because I'm going to be posting 2 to 5 videos per week as we move forward on the series about the keto diet and how to make it work for you and all of that. So please do that right now while you have a second. All right, let's talk about how most people get into ketosis, and that's by fasting. There's a whole lot of ways to do that, but generally it's a water fast. And the water fast takes about 5 days to 7 days to begin to show results. Now, your body will actually shift into ketosis at the 3rd to 4th day for most people. But during that time, your body is trying to switch from burning sugar and carbohydrates for fuel over to fats. So one of the things you have to do is you have to live through that experience where your cells finally, the microbiota in your cells finally begin to go, wow, we need energy. So what people usually do is do what's called a bone broth, which gives them some of the salts and minerals that you lose in the process. As you're going into ketosis, your body is taking fat and beginning to burn it, and you're producing more water. So your kidneys are expelling water, and a lot of people don't stay hydrated enough. That's one of the keys to the keto diet, is being sure you stay hydrated. And I'm going to talk about that in another video where I discuss the common mistakes, the 5 most common mistakes people make on this diet. But right now, let's get you into ketosis. So what you do is, if you're doing the fasting method, you need to plan on about 7 days of this, and it's a water fast. So again, it's bone broth, and then you add in like olive oil, 2 tablespoons per day of olive oil or coconut oil, and you also add in 2 tablespoons of salt. So it is kind of replacing the electrolytes that you're losing. You are going to feel sluggish. You're going to crave, your body's going to crave a lot of carbohydrates, and it takes a lot of discipline to get through this phase into ketosis. The way you know that is several things you can do. One, you can buy the test. There's a breath test now that works. There's also the strips that you use in the restroom to tell you where you are. And then there's a more effective blood test that you can spend some dollars on that can tell you when you're actually in it. But since today we're talking about getting in it again, that's the hard way. That's the way that doesn't feel good. So what is the easy way to do this where your body doesn't think it's starving, where it's not going crazy craving everything that you see that is sweet or processed or full of carbohydrates? What do you do? This is what I did to lose weight. And I did this not so much as part of the keto diet, but as you can see in these pictures here, I went in January of 2016 at 200 pounds to 173 pounds by March of 2017 using this method. So I'm going to share my secret with you, and that is avocados. Avocados are the key to doing this diet without feeling like you're starving. So what you're doing is, as you're removing your carbohydrates and your sugars, and your blood glucose is coming down, instead of that reactionary feeling, that icky, sluggish, I don't think I can do this feeling, your body is getting a high amount of fats from the avocado. The secret is the avocado and a green drink. And by green drink, what I'm talk a little bit about that in a minute. You can get those easily enough, or you can make your own. But having an avocado in the morning and having an avocado in the afternoon, followed by a green drink that you make in your blender, will tell the body that you're not starving, will lift the fats that you need, the grams of fat that you need flowing through your bloodstream, and to help the body transition over to burning the fat rather than trying to look for and drive you crazy with cravings for sugar and carbohydrates. That's the secret. You do that once in the morning and once in the evening. You do that for 5 days, and you will be thoroughly in ketosis, and you will miss out on all those ugly symptoms. You're not gonna feel gross. Your body's not gonna think it's starving. So since you stayed to the end of the video, I am going to tell you that if you'll look down in the video description towards the bottom, I have put in there for you a green drink recipe. You can buy the ingredients and make on your own, easy enough, go to like Trader Joe's or whatever, or you can pick out my top 3 recommends for pre-mixed green drinks that you can get locally, easy enough, or online. So if you'll follow this process, this is the easiest, fastest, least terrible way to make the switch. And then you can move into applying the other principles of the keto diet that will help you transition into a longer term dietary change. It's gonna bring you benefits. It brought me benefits. Again, keto diet's not the only diet that is out there, and I'm going to be reviewing more of these. It's hard to maintain long term unless you really, really like, a lot of high fat foods. It's very driven by high fat. I'm gonna put a link also in the video description to a resource that I recommend you use to read and really understand the math and the science behind the keto diet. Again, for a lot of us, it's a jump start into a healthier lifestyle. So I really recommend that you read that resource. It's again down in the video description section. If you haven't taken a minute to subscribe yet and to get the notification bell, do that now. And please, by all means, ask me questions. I will answer them. Usually within a couple of days, I have an answer for you. So if you run into something you don't understand, or you need more information, or you need me to point you to new or other resources, please let me know. And like and share this video. There are a lot of people trying to do this diet right now. It's very hot, very fattish. There is science behind it. It does work for a lot of people. And, it's all about helping you get the benefit and where you want to be in reaching your fitness goals. So let me know, and look forward to more videos from me on the subject of what I call keto crazy, which is what's going on right now with the keto diet. And we're going to stay healthy together.